This is the Moshpit Backstage podcast for punk, metal and rock interviews and segments.
Elko Fields are a rock duo from Brisbane who are just about to release their debut EP after the release of a single, Cough It Up, in July. On the line I have Kella from the band itself. Kella, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for having me, Ellen.
No worries. It's great to have you on the show at the moment. Now, you started performing as a duo late last year. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. We actually played our first show in November at the Zoo up in Brisbane.
Oh,
That's
okay.
we're a Brisbane-based band. So, yeah, it's a pretty awesome venue to get your first gig. So, yeah, it's been about a year now.
Awesome. So what have you learned about in that time about live performances? How have you grown as a band on stage?
Oh, well, I mean, for us, we like to think of us as predominantly a live band. You know, that's what we're all about. We're all about making that impact with our sound. We like to make a bit of a racket on stage, and to be honest, I'm a bit of a show pony, so I'm a sucker for live shows. That's my thing. So
Yeah, that's really awesome. I love when you go and see a band. It's really energetic and the crowd's getting involved. It's always
it's
great.
got to be what it's all about.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. And I actually read that you recorded the upcoming EP in completely live takes.
We did, yeah. Well, that was really important for us when we were recording because, I mean, when we rehearse and we play live, we are strictly a two-piece, you know. And we were really lucky that we were able to capture that in our recording studio. And, it keeps us tight, and that's how we roll. So we're pretty happy with how it all turned out.
Yeah, so being a two-piece band, do you ever get guest musicians to perform with you when you're live on stage?
Oh, I'm going to say not yet, but that would be awesome too. We're not saying no, but right now it's just the two of us, and I think we try and compensate for the lack of band members.
Yeah,
so,
because,
but I would love to in the future, absolutely.
Yeah, because
Sign us up, put in your request.
Because you don't have a bass player, do you?
Well, no. My bass player is literally my foot. It's my pedal. I have a pedal that does all that for me.
Oh,
so.
really?
It's kind of cheating, but it's our thing.
Oh, that's so interesting. Like, I've always wondered how bands that don't have bass players get that bass sound when they're performing and even in the recordings.
Yeah, well, you'd happen to think that they're behind a curtain somewhere or backstage, but I link to a bass amp. So, it kind of, you know, it's a pretty cool thing to be able to do, and we love it.
Yeah, exactly. So, what can listeners expect to hear on your EP that's coming up soon?
So we've actually done a 6-track EP, and to be honest, Elko Fields' first EP is going to be pretty heavy. It's going to be pretty anything from drones to kind of heavy riffs, and we get a little bit dark sometimes, a little bit Nick Cavey, some have said. So
that's awesome.
I think if you're into your heavy rock, that's where we're at.
Definitely, I love that stuff. It's my favourite kind of music, as long as people are, you know, making loud noise, hitting their instruments heavy, it's all it's got to be.
Like-minded, there we go.
Yeah. So, being a fairly new band, what bands have you listened to that's inspired your sound?
Oh, for me, I've been inspired by a lot of women in rock, so anything from, you know, Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, and Alison Mosshart and The Kills. I think I've been playing their new album over and over. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Patience from the Greats is a huge influence. I mean, she's another Brisbane-based artist who's just absolutely killed it for a Brisbane band. So she's amazing to see live. So I guess, that's where I get my influences from.
Yeah, that's great. So mainly just bands that have a female fronted, like it's a female-fronted band, is that right?
Oh, I'd say for my live inspirations, definitely. I mean, I've always listened to, you know, Death from Above and, although Deep Valley, two-piece, another two-piece, so female two-piece. So I guess, predominantly female, now that you pointed out.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So How does it feel to be signed to Ian Hogg from Powderfinger's record label Airlock? Is he someone that you've always looked up to?
Yeah, well, to be honest, when we sent out demos after our first show last year, just around the recording studios, just to kind of get it out there. And, yeah, to be honest, when he replied and said he really dug our demos, we kind of had to double take. And, yeah, we're absolutely stoked to have him on board and to be able to work with someone so experienced. And he's very creative, and yeah, he's a great support for us. And, yeah, we're absolutely stoked to be able to work with him.
Yeah, it's amazing. Were you expecting to hear back, like, when you send off demos? I find a lot of the time I'll send off a demo or something and I'm like, oh, I probably won't hear back. So, like, when you heard back, it would have been, like, completely in shock. I can imagine.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, for a lot of musicians, it's kind of that step to put yourself out there and you're a little bit vulnerable. So, of course, we were kind of surprised to hear back. But, yeah, now we've got him on board as a fan. Well, I guess we're still pinching ourselves, really. But, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, that's so amazing. So you have some tour dates coming up to promote the EP. You're coming to Melbourne on the 17th of November to perform at the Evelyn, and then heading back to Brisbane, where you're from, on the 18th. So, what do you see happening after the EP launch tour is done? More recording or more touring?
Oh, absolutely. Never going to say no to more recording. So we're constantly writing music. But I think hopefully towards the start of 2017, we've got lots of exciting things in store. We'll do a little bit of a tour and we've got some more film clips on the way. So lots is happening for Elko Fields, yeah.
Yeah, because I watched the music video to Cough It Up and I really liked it. I'll tell you what I liked about it. I liked the call and response at the beginning.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was really nice. So
yeah, we kind of try and tap into that male-female vocal. Had some really good feedback with that sort of thing. It seems to work for us. We just kind of play around in the rehearsal room, and yeah, that's how Cough It Up came about.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining the show tonight, and good luck.
Thanks so much for having me, Ellen.
No worries.
Thanks for listening to the Moshpit Backstage podcast. You can subscribe to us on iTunes and Omni. To find out more about the show, go to www.syn.org.au/moshpit. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/moshpitonsyn and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at moshpitsyn. The regular Moshpit radio show broadcasts punk, rock and metal tunes and interviews every Thursday nights on Syn 90.7 on FM and digital radios. Listeners outside of Melbourne, Australia can stream Syn 9.7 online at www.syn.org.au. Thanks to Vintage Ruin for the music.
Hi, this is Tomas from Flash Gun Apocalypse.
Hi, I'm Enid from Girls School.
I am Phoebe Pinnock from Heaven the Axe.
Hey, this is Gary Olmead of the Misfits.
Hey, this is Kat Sproul from Horizon's Edge, and you're listening to the Moshpit on Syn FM.
Hi, this is Einar from Leopard.
Hi, I'm Virginia Lilly from the band Lily.
This is Raul from 1349.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ali from Zebrahead.
Hey, everybody, this is Charlie Benante with Anthrax, and you are listening to the Moshpit on Syn.